So yeah, you just said about how a woman should look after herself. So like you said, she's not bringing her man's energy down, and you're both uplifting each other. So what does that look like for a woman when she's dating a guy and when she's in a relationship? What does that look like to you?
When she's dating a guy, like what? Just like what do you mean? Meaning just getting to know somebody?
Yeah, or like when she's spending time with a guy that she wants something with, what does it look like where she's working on herself that helps uplift her and him as opposed to dragging it down? What does that look like to you?
Okay, so in the talking stages, one of the biggest insecurities is it talking to someone else? Could there be somebody else? What's the competition say? You get a bit, you want to know, and it's still too early to be saying, what are we? And
Sure.
exclusivity. If you work on yourself, if you have your job, your money, your independence, you're confident and comfortable in your own shoes, you're not even going to entertain those thoughts, which means the guy's not going to feel that energy, which means it's going to be more comfortable for him to open himself up to you and to get to know you quicker, and less kind of tension, and that's negative tension and insecurities, and back of your mind thinking of like, oh, is she okay? There's micro language that people pick up on, and that's what creates that feeling. So if you're a girl and you're building yourself up, you know that you stand very well. If there's a competition, you stand very well. You're confident. No other girl can come and take the man that you want because you're doing your thing.
Yes.
And whether or not there's a girl that is better than you, just the way you feel alone will take you further than her.
I agree. I hear that. Do you think, are there any things that, for example, maybe, how do you show a man that you are choosing him when you're dating him? In that sense.
I must say, I haven't been dating much because I'm really single.
I hear that.
However, I tend to approach a man if I think that he's interesting, if he ticks the boxes.
You approach him?
Yeah.
How do you approach him?
I'm like, hi, I'm Dinalva. With a smile, that's it.
That's it? That's not an approach.
That's it.
That's just you saying hi.
That's all it takes, girls. It's easy for us, I have to say. Just a smile, friendly smile. Hi, I'm Dinalva. They usually they appreciate like the boldness of you as a woman to come and approach, and you don't do it like heavy. You do it sweetly, like hi.
I agree. No, I think that's true. I think women should definitely approach more.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, it's true.
There's a different sort of respect that you get even from approaching the right way. Yeah. I don't say, hey, yo, I'm Dinalva. Like, you don't come aggressive. You come sweetly. You do it in your own way, but do it.
Yeah.
It's nice. And usually the guys that don't approach you are the ones that you actually should be speaking to anyway. Because they're not approaching because that's not what they're out there for. But they are still out there, which means they probably, for example, if you go to a club and the guy's not approaching anybody, usually that's a good thing. It means he's not out there to go and be with girls. He's there maybe to enjoy himself. He likes to dress nice, be with his friends, listen to some music. But he's not on that life. So if you go say, hi, I'm Dinalva, they just shout, they're like, hi.
So what would you say to, because I completely agree with you. So what would you say to women who like, I could never approach a guy. Like, he has to approach me. What would you say?
Oh, I say my sister. Sorry.
My sister, you need to listen.
You are back then. This is now. There's a million beautiful people in the world every single day, not only in person, on the internet, like everywhere. So if you're seeing something that you like, know that that's something you like's got a million distractions. So you need to go and, hey.
That is very true.
If you don't do that, you're going to miss out.
That is very true. I mean, I completely agree. Though there is a mindset that I've seen that's like, well, I only want the guy who's going to A, notice me, and B, have the confidence to approach me. If he doesn't have that, then that's a guy I don't want.
Don't do that. That's okay. That's another thing. I get onto the girls a lot about this. Stop being so entitled. Stop it. I think that's, again, another massive issue. Stop being so entitled. Like, I always tell my friends, why are you expecting him to take you to a restaurant? Why do you need to go rooftop restaurant? Like, who are you to this person?
Yeah.
Why do you deserve that money out of him? Who are you? Why are you so entitled? Who's your mother? Why
Show me your parents now.
Where is this coming from?
Where do you think it comes from?
I think it comes from a misunderstanding of what it actually means to be a woman and the role a man plays in the whole dynamic as well. I think that's what it is. I think a lot of women don't understand why certain things were in place and why certain things are changing now. Because I think it's all good and well for us to say, okay, we're also dealing with the traumas that came from our parents and grandparents and all of this, especially women passing down, pain from maybe being mistreated by their husband, whatever.
Very true.
It's okay. I understand we're going through it.
That happens.
But there's a choice. You've got this one or that one. And you need to, and the answers are out there, what tells you that is right or that is wrong. And it's up to you to actually make the right choice. I know sometimes it's harder to do the right thing, but you can do it. And I think that's what women are now getting it wrong. They do the wrong thing, and then they feel bad about it, and then they complain about it, and then they cry about it. And this time, stop being so entitled. Just be humble. Like, look in the mirror, look at everything that is beautiful about you, and just be comfortable in that. Then look at everything that is not beautiful and see how you feel about that. And try and find a way to make it be okay. It's fine.
Yeah.
Girls,
common sense to accept it. It's true.
Yeah.
Where do you think... Oh, yeah, you said you feel like guys don't have game. Like, it's like thirsty or like not at all. Not at all. For guys, and I know this is a very broad general question because every woman is different. What do you think that they should know before getting involved with women? What do you think every guy should know about a woman before he even wants to engage with one?
There's a lot of guys. If you're thinking that she's beautiful, there's going to be a few guys that think the same thing. So you're not the only one.
Of course.
But it doesn't mean that she's sleeping with every single one or entertaining all of them. It means that she's got interest.
Yeah.
Which means now you have to stand out. That's all it is. You have to stand out, but without trying too hard. And women's weakness, the same way women's weakness is visuals, for us is language. Which means what you say is super important. How you say it is even more important.
Very true.
That's true. It.
Yeah. They say men fall in love with their eyes, women fall in love with their ears.
Yeah.
So that's why men lie. That's why women wear makeup and men lie.
It's simple, but it's true.
It's so true. It's so true.
Pow.